one thing that I don't really understand about the community, the gaming community, when there's a game in development like what we're going to be talking about here, God of War's Ragnarok, um, it's kind of crazy to me that a lot of people will take it to such extremes where harassing developers and even going so far as, I don't think there was anything in this situation, but like we've seen it in the past where, threats are being made. It's just, why? I don't understand that. Why would you want to be that person that's like threatening somebody over a game? You know what I mean? And like I said, that's not to say that that's the case here, but there's been a little bit of that going on because there was supposed to be some kind of announcement last month in June. At the time I make this or record this video, it is the 4th of July, which happy 4th of July, everybody. And I just stumbled across this article, and just kind of taking it in like, wow, really? People are going that nuts about this? Like, I just, it's not shocking, but it's just like, I figure that this shit would have gotten a little old by now. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe there would have been a little less of this over the years. I guess that's just a little too much to ask for, honestly, in a perfect world, I suppose. But let's take a look. See, this article, from Games Radar here. God of War Ragnarok Studio calls for respect following harassment of developers. Over the past week or so, there's been a lot of attention on Sony Santa Monica Studios. While it was initially reported that God of War's Ragnarok release date was meant to be announced by the end of June, the month came and went, and without any kind of announcements, and it's basically leading to eager fans taking out their frustration out on the developers themselves. Guys, like, just, we all know that this game is in development. We all know that this game is going to come out. It's going to be so good. It's going to, honestly, based on the trailer that we did see a little while back, and I remember I had shown it to somebody recently because they didn't know that there was a new trailer, and it was just, it's looking so good. Like, I'm very much excited for it. I'm going to be jumping into the 2018's God of War pretty soon because I just got it on Steam, which, by the way, as of right now, currently at this point, it is still on sale. I would highly recommend getting that. So I'm excited to play it fully because I've only seen little bits on YouTube, and I didn't have a PS4 at the time. Fast forward to now, it's on PC. There you go. That's why it took me a while to get a hold of it, in case anybody's interested. So, anyways, there is a tweet that was down here from Santa Monica Studios. Every single person at Santa Monica Studio is working to create a game that we're proud of, and that we hope you will enjoy playing once released. And that's the thing too. I do appreciate, even if a game does get pushed back, like they announce it officially, like if it gets pushed back, a lot of people get really disappointed. They get pissed off. Like, and then even more shit comes in and more harassment to the developers and all that stuff. It's like, dude, like, why would you want a game that's rushed out? Like, wouldn't you want a game that has more development time? And I know the argument can be made. There's other games that have been out that, took forever to make, and then they were just complete garbage too. And I get it. That still sucks. But, developers, over time, they do make things right. It should never have happened in the first place. But as long as they do the right thing and give us a much better product so that we can enjoy it years to come, you can't really ask for anything else. So, continuing on here, our fans inspire us, and we understand the passion and desire for more information, but that passion should not be toxic, nor come at the expense of any human being's dignity. Let's celebrate our community by treating each other, every gamer and developer alike, with respect. And I agree with that. They're absolutely right, and there's no reason to be harassing any of the developers at all. They're gonna give us a good product. I mean, Sony. I mean, you look back at all the games that were made throughout the years, all the God of War games. I mean, going back even to the PS2 days, like those games were phenomenal. God of War 1 and 2, God of War 3, which is one of my personal favorites. I love that game. Ascension, which I had to give it a second chance because it wasn't my favorite at first, but it was. I respect it now. The PSP titles, I know they were done by what was it? I can't remember the studio now because it wasn't Santa Monica, I don't think. It was someone else. I can't remember. I'd have to look at it. But actually, you know what? I think I can look at that. Yeah, I can look at that because I have the PSP games right here. So on PS3, the Origin Collection, Ready at Dawn. That's what it was. So, I mean, Santa Monica is on here too. Maybe there was like a little bit of a back and forth between the studios, obviously, because Santa Monica, is part of Sony, and they were the ones that created this originally. But there it is, Ready at Dawn. That's the studio I was thinking of. That was gonna bug me. Right down here, though, continuing with this last part here, there's a link right here, and you click on that, and it'll take you over. Just open a new tab, and you can see it kind of breaks down a little bit more of what's going on. Or what has been going on leading up to this point. I know Cory Barlog's been putting up a lot of tweets as well. You can see it all. It's right here. So if you're interested in that, it's there as well. And like I said before, this isn't anything new. We've seen this over the years where people just get so impatient and so like pissed off like that there's nothing there. And in this particular case, I can understand that they were going to make some kind of announcement last month and they didn't. But, shit happens, man. Like, there was probably something that we don't know about that, just delayed that announcement, or maybe there was, I mean, you just don't know. And so long as, and this is just me, I'm speaking for myself here, but like, I don't really care if we didn't hear anything last month. I mean, if they give us something for July or even next month, that's great. And as long as I know that they're still working on this game, it's going to be amazing. It is. It's going to be amazing. Like, there's no doubt. It sucks that I won't be able to play it right away because it's on PS5, and I don't have a PS5, and it's really hard to find a PS5 at this point. In fact, for me personally, I've never seen a PS5 just sitting randomly on the store shelves. I never really went out of my way to try to find one either, like try to, get one ordered or whatever. Yeah, I don't have that, so it sucks. I won't be able to play it right away. But the thing is that, look, do you want to have a game that's rushed out and just remembered forever as like, oh, that's the game that, I was really excited for at first, and then turned out to be a bunch of crap once upon release? Or do you want something that's, they're taking their time with this, even if they do push this back, let's say they push this back, that's a good thing, because then at the release of this game, it's going to be well remembered for being a much better product. So I'm totally in that camp of like, look, take your time. That's fine. If there's something that that we don't know about at this point, like, I'm not thirsty for any kind of new information. I don't care. I mean, getting another trailer would be cool. Something else, some other article about what's going on with the development. It is a good thing to know, like, along the way, but it's not a big deal, man. And it's not a big deal. It certainly is not enough for anybody to just go and harass any of the developers or even potentially like threaten them for something like that. That's stupid. Guys, just be patient. This game is going to come out. It's going to be great. So that's all I wanted to say about it. This just kind of caught my eye, and it's just kind of ironic because, like I said, I showed a friend of mine that, this is in development now, the trailer anyways. He didn't know that the trailer was out. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.